Hi again. Do not close this page just yet. I wanted to make one final offer. And again, I'm only going to make this offer here in this link. What I want to talk to you in this video is how to really speed up your desire to start your own nursing staffing agency. Maybe it's a radiology staffing agency. Maybe you already started a staffing agency and you're just struggling and you need more information because there is a lot to do and you don't want to make mistakes. Maybe you're wondering, do you need insurance? How do you get policies and procedures? What kind of forms do you need? Maybe you're thinking, okay, if I start, what kind of insurance? Do I need workman's comp? Where do I go? Do I need a website? Do I have to spend for an office? So there's a lot of questions that are going through your head right now, and you're trying to figure out, okay, which way do I go? Now, I'm sure you've gone online and you've seen these franchises that they're trying to sell you a franchise for $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. And then once you buy the franchise, you have to pay sometimes a 5% royalty on the gross every month, every year, even once you get established. The reason I'm telling you this is a lot of my clients come to me after they've spent that much money and realize, hey, okay, so I have the fancy office, I have the nice letterhead, and I have all this software, but I don't have any clients. And I really need to have clients to really have a business. And a lot of them get stuck on what I call analysis paralysis. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to put together a package. Now, in my website, if you go to my website, Workforce Staffing Network, there is products and coaching products that I sell. Those coaching products is part of what is my normal pricing, what I offer. I have different products. I have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And these are my usual products that I sell. Within those products, I also have books. And so sometimes I combine coaching products to help alleviate some of the cost, some of my customers. And I decided to do that here in this video. I decided to focus on creating a customized product for my clients that land on this particular page. So let's go over some of the things that I'm offering and why it's important for you to look at these and why I think it's important for you to have these. If, like I said, if you're starting your own staffing agency, maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're not, maybe you're just an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter. But these products, I think, are very valuable because many of my clients that have gone through my coaching and my courses have went on to become, they're billing $50,000 a month, $100,000. I have one client that's doing $3 million, $4 million a year. So it is very possible, it is feasible, and it exists. Now, I'll never say that with my products, I guarantee 100% that you will have success. I could never do that. I could never do that to anybody. But what I can guarantee is that my products and my manuals have been responsible for getting existing staffing agencies to be very, very successful. So I know my stuff works. And all of these manuals and products have been written by me. So you're not getting something that was written by someone else and I'm repackaging it. These are my products. So I tried very hard to remove a lot of the spelling errors. So please forgive me. If there are still some, I'll be happy to take commentary on that. So let's go over some of the stuff that I'm offering. The first thing is start your own medical staffing agency. Now, this is different than the free guide I offer. This is a more comprehensive explanation and expansion on what that free guide is about. it's written in such a way to give you a more of a drill down approach of what the industry is. And this one usually sells for $39.95 on my website. The next one you get is Recruiting Dynamics. This one has a value of $187. And basically this one is a detailed insider's look of how to find your nurses, how to get nurses when you need them, how to get nurses or radiology techs or in the medical field, LVNs or respiratory when you need them. It's not an issue until you are, it's Friday and it's 5 p.m. and this major hospital finally calls you and they need somebody for Monday. You have that much time to find somebody. That's what this book is about. How to get those nurses quickly and effectively. The next one is if you haven't taken advantage of the Get Staffing contracts, well, it's included here as well. Remember in the previous video, it was being offered for $49, and I encourage you, if you don't take advantage of this special offer here that I'm introducing, I encourage you to go back and purchase that one. I'm telling you, it's well worth the price because it usually goes for $197, and I'm only selling it for $49. But it is included in this package because I think it's an important part, and it's an integral part of the whole 3 pillars, as I call. We're tackling the recruiting. We're going to be tackling the getting contracts, and then the last portion is the legal. Those are the 3 pillars you really need, and which leads me into the medical staffing pricing strategies. This is a value of $99, and this is very important because most new staffing agencies have no idea how to price their staffing agency. You don't want to price it too high or too low. You want to be right where the competition is. Medical staffing business plan. It's good to have a business plan, and I'm including it here. You don't necessarily need it to get started, but it's a good idea to have, especially if you're trying to raise capital. And this has a $34 value. The next one is the medical staffing forms, which comes with contracts, manuals, policies and procedures, nursing skills checklists, and this has a value of $532, but I've lowered it to $134, and you could actually find it on my website for that same amount. The next one is medical staffing calculator. I actually created this one myself, and all it is a way for you to calculate if you have a W-2 employee versus a 1099 employee, and calculate your gross margins, net margins, your break-even analysis, how many hours you need to work in order to create a net revenue. And it's just a really great tool to help you figure out the margins. If you want to have a 20% margin versus a 30%, how much to charge the hospital, how much to pay the employee, and what you're going to get. And it's just a really, really great tool. And this one is about $9.99. The next one is a medical staffing checklist. It's just a really comprehensive checklist that allows you to go down the list and say, okay, these are everything I need to do. Usually I sell this one on my website for $9.99. That's also included here. Another one is a training educational series. This is a more comprehensive look at healthcare staffing, understanding your service offering, how clients are paying. It's a higher level of an understanding of hiring independent contractors. It's just more of a how to deal with certain vocabularies and applicant tracking system. It's more of a drill down approach. This one sells for $19.99. Then you have the 12 steps to start your temporary medical staffing agency. This is a 12-step lesson that takes you step by step. It's a self-guided step-by-step guide, which I think it's something that it's a good thing to have because the lessons are built into the lessons. These are self-paced lessons. And really, one of the reasons I created this one is to be cost conscious. I didn't want to make it too expensive. If you wanted to go on your own and go through the steps, And these 12 steps were also part of my one-on-one coaching, which I do. But I wrote these so you can take advantage of them and not pay the higher cost of having someone like myself guide you through it. Now, on my website, I do offer this as a one-on-one coaching. That is something that I offer too. And it's something that you can also take advantage of. It's my platinum package, but it's much more, it's a higher price item because you get to talk to me on a one-on-one on a weekly basis. But that's not what this one is. This 12 steps is what I use when I coach people, but I'm providing it as part of this package. Again, this is not a coaching portion of it, it's a self-paced coaching. And this one by itself has a value of $295. And I think the last product that I'm including here, that it's really one of the essential elements of what is needed, is I'm throwing in a 1-year email coaching service, which means you'll be able to email me, ask me questions, we go back and forth, and this has a value of $1,200 alone. If you go on my website, it's typically $97 a month, so 97 times 12 is just under $1,200, so that's where I get that price. So let's wrap up. You basically get all of these products and services, which have by themselves, I could easily charge $5,000 for all of this, but it's $2,300 as a package. Individually, if you buy each thing individually, it's $2,300. So I decided just to bundle it all together and offer it as a one-time of $599. And you get all of these, bundle it all together for $599. So I hope you enjoyed some of the stuff I've talked about today. And some of the challenges a lot of my clients face when they come to me is, their biggest challenge is basically finding contracts. Finding a contract is really at the heart of your business. I mean, you could have software, you could have nurses standing by, you could be a nurse yourself or respiratory therapist or an x-ray tech. But if you cannot find a contract to start billing, then what's the point of all of this? And so one of the things I try to do is, I'm an entrepreneur too. And I have other businesses that I start as well. One of the things that gets basically under my nerves is, and you could go online and look, is the amount of money these companies are charging people interested in starting their own staffing agency or nursing staffing agency or x-ray staffing agency. It just kind of disgusts me because it's a lot of money. And so, I keep my products digital, and because it allows me to be able to sell them to you at a cheaper price, but still maintain the quality, the high quality. Again, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you take advantage. And all you got to do is click that, yes, I want to start today. And we could start, I could send you all the manuals. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.